Hi, third graders, it's Miss Anderson, and we are here to complete our maps of Michigan. I'm so excited. This has always been my favorite project at Lakeshore. And so today, well, let me go over all the steps. So the first thing we did was get a plain old map, and we watercolor painted it, didn't we? We painted all the water blue, and we painted the states whatever color we wanted. We also made sure we could read all of the latitude and longitude lines. Here's that, okay? Then, whoops, I'm going to turn that over. Then we added a compass rose and some artwork, which I have not added on this one. But the artwork went with each state. So if you are still working on that part, that's great. You're still doing a great job. Let me show you some of the things I did. Up in the lakes, I have a boat, I have a fish, Upper Peninsula has a lot of wildlife, so I put a tree and a bear. In Michigan here, in Canada, I did the Canadian flag. Michigan, I have some trees, a star for Lansing, some apples, and an apple tree. So we have a lot of apples here where we live. A car for Detroit. For Ohio, I did an O. If you want to do a sports theme, that would be great. You could do all the different teams, right? Indiana, I drew a factory. Illinois, pizza, and a tall building because Chicago is right here. In Wisconsin, I did some cheese, which they make a lot. So you're going to be adding those pictures. Then you're going to glue it on a big paper like this one. It's glued on a big paper, okay? I drew a title. We need to be able to read the title. Map of Michigan, my map of Michigan, my Michigan map, okay? I want you to add a pattern around the border, okay? This pattern brings all of the map together, okay? It's like an extra pair of, I don't know, super fun headband that you wear that brings your outfit together, okay? So the last thing we're going to do, here's another one I did. This one says State of Michigan, and I didn't color the whole border in, but I did some paint brushes because I'm an artist, right? Some palettes and some little blocks of color. I'm going to do it this way since you can't see it. Excuse me. But these little blocks of color that I made bring the whole map together like a border, as do the paint brushes and the dots. I did add a little bit more art. I did some hockey sticks in Canada. There's my compass rose, more sailboats. This guy's in a kayak. Cheese, bratwurst in Wisconsin, football. This is what is this animal? A wolverine. And so I've done many of the same things. Illinois has corn, Indiana has the Colts and a basketball and some checkered flags for the, what's the big race of cars? I'm so sorry, I'm not really into the car auto racing, but it's in Indiana. I did our lighthouse, some apples, some wine. Up here in Holland, I did a windmill and some tulips. Detroit, Spartans, Michigan. Over here in Ohio, we've got the Cardinals, the Ohio State, and I don't know why I put a ladybug there, but please finish your map today. Finish your artwork in your compass rose. Glue it onto your map. Glue your map onto a larger page, and then add a border. And that fun bell means I've got to go get my class. So I hope you have a great time finishing your Michigan map. These are really something that you could keep for a long time. Maybe your parents will want to hang it up in your house as you're living in Michigan. And it's going to be a treasure. Have a great day. Thanks for doing art with me again. Bye-bye.